Life, the movie. Not that one, but this one. How many times do we have to see a movie where people are in space and they do something that you just want to scream at the screen and say, "No, man, don't do that." This is that movie, man. They make a lot of mistakes that it seems like a group of geniuses would not make. But then again, I guess they were a group of geniuses, and maybe they're not thinking like regular people who are terrified of stuff. They're interested and curious about everything. Let's start off with who's in the movie. Hiroyuki Sanada. I think this is a great actor. He's been in a lot of things lately. I mean, he was in The Wolverine. He was in 47 Ronin. He was in Last Samurai. He's in a lot of things. I'm pretty sure he was in the Ring, the Ringu, I think they called it, the Ring 1 and 2, the original ones. I'm pretty sure he was in that too. The guy's been acting forever. Serious acting chops. Even though, he doesn't say a lot in comparison to a lot of other actors. He doesn't get a lot of dialogue, not a great deal. He's still, in my opinion, is a great actor. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is becoming one of the premier action comedy stars. Yeah. Deadpool? Anyone? Jake Gyllenhaal is another good actor. I think he might be a little bit underrated. I think he's better than they're giving him credit for. He does a lot of good work, but he hasn't broken that higher echelon of work. He hasn't become that A-class actor that, he's not a Tom Hanks or a Denzel, but he's good all the same. Arian Bakari, I think. I don't speak British, so I might have gotten the accent wrong, man. Actually, I don't think he's from Britain. He's another good actor. At least in this movie, he was real good. I hadn't seen him in anything else, but he's another actor that I thought did well in this movie. The premise of the movie is that there is a satellite that needs to be captured that has some information that they want on Earth back home. So these people who are in this space station have this mechanical arm that's going to reach out and grab it and then pull it in. They do that. They decide to take a look at it. This part was in the preview, so I don't think that I'm giving away any spoiler. But they decide to take a look at it and see what's happening. And they look and they check it out, and it turns out that there's life on another planet that they have just captured and brought aboard their ship. Me personally, I've taken some pictures and stuff like that, maybe video, and then I would have gotten that off the ship. I mean, it's another life form, To me personally, it was like aliens coming to Earth and finding a bunch of small animals that they decide to bring on their ship and then feed and nurture, and the animals start to get a little bigger and a little stronger. But it's cool. They were so cute as babies. You just rub their hair. And when they're full grown, wow. Imagine that. They start attacking everybody because they don't know what that is. But back on Earth, we call them tigers, lions, and bears. But they don't know. You're taking something from another planet and you're assuming that it's cool and you can treat it like a pet. You know, coochie, 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 coo. And it'll be cool. But think about that. If you're from another world and you came here, there's things that you would not want to be trapped in a room with. Bears, gorillas, tigers, sharks, you know. People who knock on your door early in the morning wanting to give you pamphlets. You avoid that too. So there's things out there that we don't know about that we should take, you know, caution with. They do not. And that's the premise of the story. They've got something on their ship that they put on their ship that probably shouldn't be on their ship. And that's the story. What do you do? How do you get rid of it? How do you get it off? You don't know anything about it. You know, again, if it's alien, so if an alien came here and they were being attacked by a tiger and they figured, well, I'll just climb a tree, you're gonna die. If they were being attacked by a cheetah and they said, well, it's cool, we'll outrun it, they don't know any better, you're gonna die. If it's a bear and they're like, well, I could probably smack my hands and scare it away, no, you're gonna die. And that's the thing. They don't know anything about this thing that they've brought aboard their ship, except that it was on another world and it appears to be a predator. So how do you, I mean, you don't know anything about it. You're gonna die. So they try not to die. Here's one thing, a word of caution. Don't stick your face in holes in ships, peeking around trying to find stuff. Don't go down dark hallways by yourself, and don't try to tickle aliens for whatever reason you would try to tickle an alien. Avoid some of these things and you might survive a sci-fi horror. But they didn't. But it was a good movie. There was a surprise real early. And not a scary surprise, they just did something in the movie that I would not have expected them to do, because it must have cost them millions, but they did it. You'll see it when you see the movie. And I was like, wow, they did that? Yeah, they kind of did. But I'm going to probably mark this high on my terrible monsters from space category and catalog. So tell me what you think about it. Have you seen it? What's your favorite sci-fi movie? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, you know what? I almost forgot the popcorn. I'm going to give this movie 9 bags of popcorn. And if you like the video and you'd like to see more, you like the content, then please, right here in the corner, click my face and subscribe. And then like.